Joran Sloot on U.S. soil, set to face a judge this morning on charges related to the 2005 disappearance of Natalee Holloway in Aruba. We're going to speak with Dan Abrams in a moment. Elwyn Lopez starts us off from Birmingham, Alabama. Good morning, Elwyn.
Hey, George, good morning. This is where the 35-year-old will be arraigned later today. He will make his first appearance at this courthouse behind me. A moment Holloway's parents say they've been waiting for and hope will bring them one step closer to justice.
This morning, a moment nearly 2 decades in the making. Joran Sloot, the prime suspect in the disappearance of American teen Natalee Holloway, now on U.S. soil. Reporters on the scene as a 35-year-old Dutch national arrived in Birmingham just after 2:30 p.m. on Thursday. CNN capturing this close-up. Extradited from Peru to face federal charges, Sloot is accused of extorting Holloway's mother, Beth, allegedly demanding $250,000 for information about the location of Natalee's body. This after she went missing during a high school graduation trip to Aruba back in 2005. She was never found. While Sloot has never been charged with Holloway's murder, her family hopeful that these charges could shed new light on her case.
We all hope that as part of this proceeding and process that somehow the truth will come out, and at some level the family will be able to know the ultimate location of Natalee.
Beth Holloway telling ABC News in a statement, "I am hopeful that some small semblance of justice may finally be realized, even though no act of justice will heal the pain we've endured." Surveillance video showed Holloway with Sloot at a casino just hours before she went missing. In 2006, he sat down with ABC News, recalling the last time he saw her and denying he killed her.
Yeah, the last time I saw her, she was sitting on the sand by the ocean.
Sloot has spent the past 13 years in a maximum security prison in Peru for a different crime, the 2010 murder of 21-year-old Stephanie Flores. Now he's waking up behind bars here in the U.S.
The defendant has already been convicted of one violent crime, and so he will be in very tight custody. Defendants awaiting trial are typically housed in one of the county jails. They will pick one that has absolute security because the defendant is a flight risk.
Sloot still has to finish his sentence in Peru. If convicted here in the United States, he would have to return in 15 years. Guys.
Okay, Elwyn, thanks very much. Dan Abrams is back. How strong is this case?
It's very strong because this is the case where you're talking not just about the testimony of Beth Holloway, right? You've got eyewitness testimony, but you also have documents, records of the financial transactions. Any cases involving money, dollars, you tend to have that kind of documentation behind it, which tend to make those kinds of cases stronger.
And what happens if he is convicted? Any chance that he could face any other charges related to her disappearance?
You know, I know the family's hopeful. I think that's unlikely. As a practical matter, what will likely happen is if he's convicted, he would still stay here until he's sentenced. He would then be sentenced, sent back to Peru to finish up his 28-year sentence there. I don't think he would have to serve all 28 years. And then sent back here to serve whatever the sentence is that he got in connection with the crime here.
And yet, clearly, this is a huge moment for the long-suffering Holloway family.
Oh, can you imagine finally getting to confront him in court after all of these years, after feeling like they know he knows? They know he's got information about this, and they know that he's been deceiving them for all this time. And now they get their chance to confront him in court with a very strong case against him. I think it's going to be a very significant moment.
He really could be spending the rest of his life in prison, couldn't he?
Yeah, in connection with both these cases, he could. I think it's probably unlikely based on the fact that he's 35, but it could happen. Yeah, because again, in Peru, it wasn't life, even though it was for the killing of somebody else.
Well, thank you for that update, Dan. We appreciate it.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.